Hi everyone, thank you for watching my video today. If you're new here, please subscribe and like. Today I'm doing a mukbang, eating this Thai food that I got. I'm really excited. I haven't had Thai food in a long time. I got pad see ew with, I believe it's broccoli, egg, and then tofu because I am a vegetarian. I haven't had Thai food in forever, so I am really excited to try this. I do enjoy getting pad see ew, it's like my go-to, but typically like to also get white rice and peanut sauce with it. I'm sorry, I forgot the name for a second. I haven't had Thai food in so long. I typically like to get those with it, but this was already $17.56 after tax, and like I said in my previous video, I don't make very much money, so to me that's kind of a lot for food. Unfortunately, I'm just saying I couldn't get everything I would have wanted to get, but first bite. Really good. Sorry, I was gonna put the viewfinder down just because I find myself a lot of times staring at the viewfinder instead of the actual camera itself. But then I realized, what if it stops recording and I'm not aware, and what if the angle totally changes from what I thought it would be? So bear with me, I'm trying to be better about that. Yeah, this is really good Thai food, but Thai food or pad see ew is just not the same without rice and white rice and peanut sauce. I should have spent the extra few bucks, but then the meal probably would have been like $21, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so much for me. Tofu is really big, I like that. Sorry, my face is super itchy. Typically with like vegetables and stuff, I'm really sorry about that. Like my video before, my camera stopped recording, so that's frustrating. But I was saying, when I have vegetables in my food, I like to eat those first just because I don't hate vegetables, but I don't prefer them, so I like to get them out of the way first before I eat like the good stuff. One thing about me and when I eat my food is that I drink a lot of water. Is that normal? I don't know. I get like really thirsty. I'm at my sister's house this weekend watching her dog, and I wonder if they might have white rice. Maybe they do. And do you think just adding like peanut butter would be not the same thing as peanut sauce, but do you think it would, like, I don't know, serve the same purpose, I guess? Spice it up a bit. Not spicy, but like make it better. Sorry, I know I should hold up the food. I forgot. This is such a big piece. I think I'm gonna eat this off camera. straws being weird. So like I said, I'm watching my sister's dog this weekend. And I thought the area that I'm in, where I live right now, is pretty suburban, I guess you could say. It's like a really small town, so there's not a lot of food options, honestly. It's just like basic stuff. But she's a little bit closer to the city, so I was like, oh, maybe I could try some Thai food. I haven't had that in forever. Honestly, people give a lot of hate to Thai food. People give a lot of hate to tofu, but tofu is actually so good, I think. If cooked well, I should say. Ah! Well, that'd be a big piece to put in my mouth. Try it. I have some interesting thing that happened to me this past weekend. Oh, but before I get into that, I will say, I apologize in my last video because when I was eating that Chipotle, I had like sour cream on my lip for like half the video, so I do apologize about that. And I was gonna say something else about it. I make really funny expressions sometimes, so I'm gonna try not to do that just because I feel like my face looks weird when I make expressions, so try not to raise my eyebrows because I look funny. And I apologize, the noise in the background, my car is old. She's like a 2010 Honda CR-V, so the AC is kind of loud. Oh, but the news, or what happened to me, I should say, not the news, but the weird thing that happened this past weekend. I'm 30, okay? I turned 30 the beginning of May, and now it's May, what is it today? May like 29th or something. Anyways, it's been 12 years since I graduated high school, okay? And this person that I saw maybe 2 times after high school, like we kind of had a thing, I guess you could say. It was more so like a situationship, more so on their end than mine. Like I wanted to have something serious and they clearly didn't. Like I cut off all communication with this person, and that was when I was 18. And it's kind of weird because every few years they would reach out again. And then I would just eventually, like, I remember one time I just said, happened between us, like, was a mistake, like, I regret what happened, whatever, whatever. And this was me repeatedly ignoring them, and then eventually, like, they reached out, so I just, you know, reached out again, so then I was just like, okay, I need to just tell them this was a mistake on my end. So then I did, and they were like, they're really cool about it, I thought. They were like, okay, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I agree, it was a mistake, whatever, whatever. And then we just agreed to pretty much part ways, like forever. That was the plan, right? I was probably 22 at the time. I just realized I'm making facial expressions again, raising my eyebrows, so I apologize. That looks so weird when I do that. And then, so this person's from my hometown, right? So I graduated high school with them. My 2 out of my 3 sisters graduated pretty close to me, so I don't know, they knew this person, I guess. But anyways, that matters for the story. So then there was at one point a few years after that where I think my sister had posted something and I was in the post on Instagram, and then I all of a sudden get like a message from them and it's an inappropriate message, so then I just like blocked them. You know, clearly I don't want anything to do with you. And then every few years still, they still reach out some way, whether it be like on Facebook, trying to like be my friend, whatever. And then just this past weekend, lo and behold, guess who shows back up again? This person. And I don't have Facebook Messenger on my phone. Just drop some food. I don't know, I just don't like to. I'd rather just, I don't know, I guess I'm just really weird. I'm like, if you want to get a hold of me, you can text me. You know, if you're gonna Facebook message me, like, then obviously we're not that close. You don't have my number, not a big deal. So I think what happened was that they had like messaged me at last Saturday, and I don't go on Facebook very often. Like, I had just checked it today after a week. I think they had messaged me on there and they were super desperate to get a hold of me, and then I had already blocked their, I have already blocked their number at this point. They reached out to my sister and got her involved, which was messed up, and pretty much they were just saying like, oh, can you help me like get a hold of Alexis? My fiance broke up with me last week. Yeah, just, I don't know, just messy. And why are you involving my sister? She has nothing to do with this. Nothing. I mean, you and I have nothing to do with each other. Like, it's been 12 years, dude. Move on. I don't know. I don't appreciate that, and that kind of took up a lot of my mental space this week, honestly, which is ridiculous to say, but it's true. So, I guess if any women are watching this, or any girls, and you've had that situation happen before, like, what is your response, I guess, and what do you think about it? And if any guys or men are watching, and you've done that before to a woman, where you kind of keep reaching out every few years, like, what is the point? Like, it just felt like a huge disrespect of my boundaries. You know, it was just no respect of my boundaries. So yeah, that was really frustrating. Kind of spent a lot of my week just ruminating on that, honestly, which didn't feel good. Like, I don't like to think about high school. I'm 30. A lot of us were obviously different people in high school than we are when we're 30. It was 12 years ago. And I was just a naive young girl that, you know, was manipulated, I guess. But I thought I would share, not only because that's the most interesting that happened to me this week, but as ridiculous as that sounds, right? But also just because, like, I don't know, looking for other perspective. I wish them luck in their life, and you know what? He's probably back with his fiance at this time, right at this moment, because I have an ex who we've been on and off for 8-9 years, and we break up, we get back together, we break up, we get back together. So he's probably back with his fiance now, and all of that was for no reason to get me involved. Well, not even me, but to get my sister involved was just, I don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? Just embarrassing for him. Yeah. at me, just getting like grease everywhere. Yeah, this is good, but don't get pad see without rice and peanut sauce, in my opinion. Not nearly as good. I might, kind of getting full, but I might save most of the rest for when I get to my sister's, because maybe I can add those things like rice and stuff, make it better. Just a few more bites. I don't know, I'm kind of full. Well, I know this video was kind of short because I feel like I didn't really eat that much. I mean, I did. This was filled to the top. I ate probably half. But I appreciate you watching, and I'm sorry I'm not still eating. I thought that situation was interesting, and if anyone has any light to shed on it, I'd be interested in thinking and wondering what went through that person's head, because that's insanity. Well, my guess is they were just super desperate, and as they had said, drinking and heartbroken from their fiance leaving them, rightfully so. But doesn't mean you get the right, doesn't mean you have the right to reach out to me when I have placed multiple boundaries in place. So has anyone ever done that to you, I wonder? Because most people from my past, whether it be, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, you know, most people, I think, when you tell them, hey, I don't want to have contact with you, or you ignore them, or you block them, they get the hint, but not this person. I think, you know, maybe they did at this point. I haven't heard from them, so praise Jesus. Today, I'm sorry, I look totally different. This is a different day. My camera had cut out and I wasn't able to film the outro. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching today, and I hope you like and subscribe.